Hello and welcome to the Paranormal Cast. So anyway, the Hamley Woods are no stranger to unsolved mysteries.
Yeah, in fact, if you're a long-time listener, you may remember us talking about them before.
So Fred heads down to the woods with Jason, and before I know it, Jason lunges at him with a knife. The tape's right there on YouTube, man.
So anyway, these idiots believe the occult has been conducting secret rituals down there. Ooh, get real, guys. That's all make-believe. Anyway, that's all for this week. Next time, we may potentially have an interview from the famed Hamley Woods. Only time will tell.
Hello? Yes, you were correct. Is this the one?
FOWST?
Oh, are you Chris from Paranormal Cast?
Yeah, I'm Christian Roberts. Nice to finally meet you. Sorry about being late. I mean, there's lots of twists and turns in this village. It was hard to find your place.
It's cool. Come on in.
Alright, thank you.
Believe me, I've lived here my whole life. It's hard to find anything around here.
All your life, huh? Well, speaking of family, I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Kate is very protective about our episode quality. Don't worry, it's just a standard procedure.
Okay, go ahead, ask away.
Yeah, I'd just like to get to know you a bit better. I hear you were a student at Miskatonic Universities. It's a very prestigious university, so I hear.
Yeah, it was. I was trained to be a doctor, but these days I find myself preoccupied with my hobbies too much. Mark of a true uni student, huh?
So, Hamley Woods, how often have you been down there?
Well, we used to a lot when I was a kid. I used to go play there, but these days not too much.
I realise a lot of people went missing in those woods. During your visits, did you see any indication, anything, which would let anyone know what happened to them?
Well, when that Jason kid went missing, the whole place really got a creepy vibe to it. It's like there's tons of beasts down there and they just love the atmosphere. It's really spooky.
So what are your opinions on those mysterious Clive Allen books?
To be perfectly frank, I don't think he's a very respectable person. He's obviously not who Jason was, and he knows a lot more than he's letting on. So I just think this copycat should come forward.
What do you mean?
It's right there in his books. He knows everything. Even the police admit that their only source on this case is some unknown horror writer.
Why do you think that is?
He's very good at covering his tracks. Now that he's vanished, it's like he's taken up, whoever it is, taken up the pen name and they're just using it to creep everybody out. It's making everybody feel uneasy.
Sounds like wild speculation to me, but it should be great to get on my own podcast.
Don't take me lightly. This whole town is full of the darkest things. They're just tucked away in the corners where no one ever sees them.
You sound far more passionate about this than I thought.
I just knew someone who's missing down there. That's all.
Oh. Will you be willing to talk about that?
Last year, my friend Marianne went missing there. I went looking for her, but what I found was something worse.
Are you going to be alright?
Yeah. But the good news is, I'm building something. Something to help me find out what's going on down there.
What do you mean, like some sort of body armor, weapon, or what? Don't you think that's just a bit foolish?
No, something far stranger. But I'll explain in a bit. Would you be interested in a cup of tea?
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Okay. What the fuck?
Quite impressive, wouldn't you say?
Impressive? That's hardly the word I would use. It's revolting. What are you making in there? Is it some kind of creature or what?
Calm down. Here, just have a drink. This right here is Paul. When Marianne went to the Hamley Woods, she wasn't alone. She brought this oaf with her. I can never understand what she saw in him. However, it seems now I have a use for him. Ever since she went missing, I found some old marks on Paul's neck.
What, like vampires?
Exactly. You see, my theory is that some sort of vampire cult are working on something down in those woods. And if I want to have any idea what they're doing, I need protection. That's where this comes in. Voila!
I think I'm gonna be sick.
All he needs now is a brain with the knowledge of how to handle a paranormal case. And he'll be ready to help me discover what the occult is doing with those vampires.
You can't! It's an abomination!
I'm sorry. I truly am. You seem like a nice guy, but I need to learn what's going on down there. And you're going to be my eyes and ears to find out. Oh, hello.
Hello. Excellent. Excellent.
Ah! What? But you're supposed to be my...
You're what? Your obedient servant? I serve only the children of Nosferatu.
The children of what?
You honestly think I came here just to talk to your feeble mind? The podcast was just a ruse to find people like you, people who want to hurt our family. But what you're making here is incredible. Such power. I never thought anybody with such limited understanding of our science could create something so strong.
Marianne, I loved you.
You, don't worry, we have a use for you. understood. This suppressor has been terminated. However, we have seized something of great importance that I think you may be intrigued about.